Hi YouTube, I'm Chris Pirillo, and this is your Geek Out for Wednesday, June 13th, 2012. And our Geek Out is once again sponsored by GoToAssist from Citrix. You can take control of your IT world from one simple cloud-based platform. GoToAssist proactive alerting allows you to fix small issues before they become big problems. And for a free 30-day trial, visit gotoassist.com, click the Try It Free button, and then of course use the promo code Pirillo. Open source weight loss week 5. Hydration is key. There are many geeks out there who've been losing weight together, and we're vlogging and blogging the progress. You know, if you've been watching the Pirillo vlog, you've seen me actually shed about 5 or 6 pounds, and you could really see it in my... Okay, I can see it in my face, and I intend on rolling forward, hope to lose another 10, and if you want to make this journey of weight loss together, do it with us. A group in Locker Gnome is wanting to be healthy, and you got to be healthy if you want to be around for a while. I'm assuming you want to be around for a while. The reason why I drink water is because it fills me up. Is a Retina display truly a sight for sore eyes? So I am going to be selling most, if not all, of my spare MacBooks to get enough money to buy a new MacBook Pro, the one with the Retina display. I'm a fan of the Retina technology that Apple has released, if only because text is sharper. I don't know if I can see the difference in images as much, but certainly the text is a big deal. I live in email and I browse the web on a minutely basis, it seems. So I'm looking to have that type of experience on a computer screen, not just on a phone screen, even though, yes, a phone these days, or a smartphone, certainly could be considered a computer. But are you going to be willing to go to Retina technology and get a sharper image on the screen versus buying another computer that may not have as sharp an image? Let me guess. If you could get a Retina display in the PC realm, you'd buy it. Using storytelling in blogs. I've often called articles we've posted to Locker Gnome stories, if only because people don't want to read blog posts, do they? Wouldn't you rather read a story, a narrative, an experience that someone is sharing with you? This is one of the reasons why, if you haven't noticed, Locker Gnome's shifted to telling stories. And yes, talking about the technology topics of the day, but unless you can relate to it somewhat, it's just kind of dry. I mean, wouldn't you want to be engaged with what it is that you're reading? And if you want to be successful in blogging, you've got to be a good storyteller. Some people ask how I've been so successful with the vlogs that we've been producing in the Locker Gnome YouTube channel. And it's largely because we're telling stories, a personal narrative, and I'm telling you, people really want to connect with that. It looks like we have posted our Adobe Premiere CS6 review. I've used Adobe Premiere in the past. I didn't really use it that much because I just found the interface a bit kludgy. I've also used Final Cut Pro. I found it to be also kludgy. So don't think that, I want to hate on everything that Adobe makes. Sometimes I hate on things that Apple makes too. But you've seen the vlogs, and you've been happy with the vlogs, and it's simply iMovie. You can just drag and drop clips, edit, and that's it. Even my dad is doing basic video editing on his iPhone. So if you want a powerful editor, I'm sure CS6 may be right up your alley. Maybe you haven't decided which one you're going to go with. Are you going to go with Adobe solution or Apple solution? Depending on a few features, I may yet go back to Final Cut Pro. Can you leave the OS intact while wiping the hard disk of data? For years, I've been recommending that people store their documents or extraneous items on a separate hard drive. Just keep that primary boot disk for what the operating system needs, and that's it. So that way, if you want to reinstall, you know which drive you're going to reformat. Wireless controller latency. Is it a problem? If the antenna in your devices sucks, well, yeah, you're only as strong as the weakest link in the chain. The Retina MacBook Pro is the least repairable laptop ever, says iFixit. That's disappointing. I'm still going to get one. You're like, what? Why are you still getting one? It's the least repairable. Here's the thing. I've had laptops that have been junk, and I've had laptops that have been amazing and have lasted through the years. I would intend on purchasing AppleCare if I do go ahead and get that new MacBook Pro with a Retina display. And that should cover most, if not all, the problems that I would run into with that particular MacBook. I don't know if it's to the point where I'm concerned about not being able to repair the laptop. I can't think of a single laptop in the past 5 years that I've wanted to upgrade, that I haven't been able to upgrade. Usually I just plug in an external peripheral and I'm good to go, or external media. So that may be a big deal to you, but this may kind of be the future of laptops. You may not like it, but that doesn't mean that the future is going to stop happening when it happens in the future. Experience more with expanded tweets. Looks like Twitter is finally making their website, twitter.com, as well as their mobile experience a bit more rich. So instead of, clicking the link and then going to a website, now you can get a preview of the website there on twitter.com. They're also going to be doing more rich media inline. No word on when they're going to update their clients on either the mobile platforms or on the desktop. I've been waiting for so long for them to update the Mac client and, of course, iOS client. I haven't used the iOS client, since they released the latest version, because it sucks. Tweetbot is so much better on the iPhone. Which Twitter client do you use? My Xbox Live update for iPhone brings direct remote control, and Android users can join the party too. That's cool. We've seen hints that Microsoft's embracing other platforms when they were discussing what they were working on with the Xbox in the future with their entertainment ecosystem. So this is not a surprise. It's just cool. Skype for Windows now features conversation ads. Great. So Skype's going to monitor what I'm saying and serve up ads that are relevant? Makes me not want to talk anymore. U.S. lawmakers create a website to crowdsource a digital bill of rights. Check it out, keepthewebopen.com. You could craft our future. This could be, the future of government. Why do we just hand it off to these politicians that we elect? Come on, folks. We all know that money elects politicians, and it certainly keeps them in office. They're giving us a chance to craft our own digital bill of rights, our own, and then they're going to take it and potentially run with it? Dude, what's not to like? Jill asked, has Twitter jumped the shark? It would take an awful lot for Twitter to jump the shark at this point. It would take an awful lot for Facebook to jump the shark. Here's why. There's so many third-party apps that are out there that need Twitter and Facebook. They're not going to disappear. MySpace wasn't that way. Facebook, think about it. How many apps do you use, or websites or services you use, and you connect your Facebook account to it as your primary login? I have dozens, if not hundreds of those. So I don't think Facebook's going to die anytime soon. Twitter is much the same way. I authenticate through Twitter on a variety of services and applications across the board. I don't know. I don't think it's jumped the shark. As the world becomes more interconnected, will being bilingual become more important? If so, what language would you find most useful to learn? I would probably go with second most popular language. I took Spanish in high school. I also took Latin. And Diana speaks Spanish, so I think I would be a fan of Spanish. And if I didn't say that, then she would stop serving me yummy food. IBM ThinkPad R51 on YouTube asked, Chris, do you think Windows 8 will be a failure like Windows Vista was back in the day? In my estimation, Windows 8 could be potentially a bigger disaster than Vista. Because when Vista was released, you could still buy Windows XP and, we go back to Windows XP. There's really no choice, in terms of an alternative to Windows. OS X was still getting there. Linux, of course, was still growing. Ubuntu was certainly nowhere where it is today, nor was OS X. You got to admit it. So now, Microsoft is trying to ship an operating system and make it optimal for any kind of environment. And they're screwing up left and right. Matt Ryan has not been very happy. I know plenty of die-hard Windows users who are not very happy. Some people are. But the average consumer is going to look at Windows 8 and go, why would I spend that much money with that PC and it's heavy when I can buy this particular computer that's super lightweight and it works better with the devices that I'm carrying around with me already? I'm telling you, folks. This could be bad for Microsoft. S. Francis 928 asked, favorite movie speech of all time? Braveheart. Do you guys know where the jump the shark reference even comes from? We'll see you later.